What do people learn too late? Self-respect. The power of compound interest. Financial responsibility. Which wire to cut. That the previous breath was the last they took. Someone was using them. I think if people really understood how much responsibility and how expensive kids are, they'd be more proactive in wrapping it up. Emotional intelligence. How much that you worry about when young just doesn't fucking matter. Deleted. How to get rid of my arsehole ex. That they should have not jumped off. Basically everything tbh. The advantages of staying home with your parents, unless the relationship is toxic. Just because you have a job doesn't mean you need to move out. I moved out as soon as I could scrape first and last together and spent years struggling to save for car/down payment on a house. My brother stayed home until his car was paid and he had a down payment. We bought our first houses the same year. I'm 6 years older. How surprisingly easy it is to die. Only give yourself to people you can trust not to break you. Stop thinking so much and live in the moment. Time is ticking. Working for someone is slavery in most cases, as the fact of life is authority results in arrogant, abusive behavior. You should be self-employed to maximize your happiness. There might be nice authority figures, but it's too few. As a dentist with his own office, I am happy about not having to answer to anyone. Serving my patients is always appreciated on the other hand, and I certainly don't mind that venture. That man is a thinking, feeling creature and, because of it, the greatest in the universe. Always wear sunscreen. That I am capable of success. I spent so long doubting myself and not doing things because I didn't think I could. A second language. Sure wish I learned a second language starting in elementary school instead of high school. I barely remember any of the 2 years I took. No matter how loyal you are to him, Donald Trump will not be loyal to you. To forgive. That you can have an amazing life if you get your youth right. That the brakes don't work. Investing. The only people that care about the political opinions of 12-year-olds are future employers. Dignity. Their mistakes. The ability to properly learn and apply themselves. English. Empathy. Finances. That other people's happiness is not your responsibility in any relationship. Perception is reality. The way you interpret the world affects how you do things. Floss your teeth. Seriously every day. Calculus and algebra. French toast with butter and maple honey. Yeah, a lot of people say, if I knew then what I know now. Yeah, that's called the wisdom. Don't take yourself too seriously. How to deal with stress and how to ask for help. Taking things for granted. Look at the little things that you have right now and never take them for granted. These train tracks are still active. You don't need to be fucking rich. Winning lottery numbers. Racing. That it probably wasn't a good idea to spend your 20s and 30s living off a diet of Big Macs, chips, dreamsicles, and cheap beer. Try the quality beer instead. That sometimes your dick just isn't right. That what you can benefit from other can't. So, if you love something, sometimes you need to let it go. Bootlicking doesn't pay off. The true value of someone special that's right in front of you. Thinking the grass is greener and taking what they have for granted. Holding back from saying what you really feel and then feeling the pain of it being too late. Apologizing no matter how proud you are. Kindness is free. Not caring what people think of you. Family and friends are important. Life is so short, and youth is precious. Giving up too soon? Forgiveness is freeing. There are no rules or limits to what you want, you just have to think about it a bit more and work towards it. Small steps take you to further places. That you are the only you in the world, and that's pretty special. Selflessness and understanding. Judgment. I could go on. Save your money when you're young, and whatever you do, don't get into a bunch of credit card debt in college. There's a reason that there's a bunch of companies that want to give credit cards to college students. You don't want to spend the rest of your life paying down debt you accrued when you were 19. How to manage your credit. Dating the wrong people longer than necessary. That they really should learn that language in school. Budgeting. How to live forever. Taxes. They shouldn't be late. How to pay rent. That Trump is full of it. Kids pop is trash. That trying too hard can have the same result as doing nothing. That sometimes quitting is a perfectly acceptable solution to problems. Not every problem needs solved, not every problem can be solved by you personally, and trying to fix a problem may end up taking way more from you than the problem was worth. And #X200B. Relationships, family, work/employment, location, vehicles, etc. And #X200B. If a problem is costing too much mental, physical, financial, or time to resolve, there is no shame in saying I'm done, and walking away. Not everything is worth it. To not get involved in a land war in Asia. Not to compare yourself to others. How easy it is to fall down steps. To shut the fuck up and listen. Why not to insert addiction. Youth is wasted on the young. How to do taxes. How to handle money. Actual life skills. How to manage money. Too late and to their sorrow do those who misplace their trust in gods learn their fate. That's a line from Final Fantasy XII, before anyone starts getting on my ass about that. The power of manners. Taxes. How to be happy. That this planet is it. How to be a decent person. Not everyone is your friend. Just because they act nice doesn't mean they are nice. Man suffers only because he takes seriously what the gods made for fun. Alan Wilson Watts.